My name is Ellie. I am a self-proclaimed Groovalutionary, and today I am going to talk to you about decadent conversation. I'm actually not really sure where I first heard about this, but I heard about a very wealthy man who threw a party in a park. He invited everybody to come, and in the centerpieces in the table, there were questions. Thought-provoking questions, real questions, questions beyond what's your name and profession. I'm going to tell you more about this when we come back, but before I do, go ahead and hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so that we can spark a Groovalution together. When you go to the buffet, do you eat the crumbs? I don't think so. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about entering into conversation and talking about the crumbs, the weather, your job, how many kids. I love this idea that this man actually created a picnic in the park for strangers and actually thought about how can these virtual strangers connect on a real level. And so questions were literally things like, what really excites you? When was the first time you saw snow? Things that really tell us much more about a person's humanity than about their census statistics. So at my house, we have a new policy where we have curated conversation at dinner parties. When we enjoy the appetizer, we're going to talk about things like music or art or your favorite comedian. By dinner time, we're usually ready to get into something a little meatier. We might ask questions like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? What's on the bucket list? What is your dream vacation and why? What was a moment that you discovered that your parents were people? By dessert, we're talking about your fantasy skills.
Yeah.
We're talking about your dream vacation.
Great.
We're talking about your secret lover, like the person that if your husband didn't know that you wanted to get down on,
Oh
you
my.
could. And you would if you could. Those are the kinds of conversation that we talk about at dessert. So here's what you can do. Create story starters. Create a little bank of questions and ideas that can be spoken about at your next dinner party. My name is Ellie. I'm a self-proclaimed Groovalutionary. Tell me what questions you'd put in the middle of your table.